So Verstappen crashed.
Verstappen has crashed.
Yeah,
I saw Norris's name disappear out of P3 and I pooped myself. What's up, guys and girls? We are back again with another episode of our F1 Manager series, and we're coming off our best result so far at Miami. We finished, let me have a look, we finished previous race results 6th and 9th. So we beat both Alpines and we got nice in front of Bottas. So the reason I mentioned them, Alpine and Alpha are our main competitors this year. We need to finish ahead of them and then try to close the gap to Mercedes. So again, look, Norris finished in front of Russell. That's good, although we're not really fighting Mercedes this year. So we're heading into Spain up next. We've got cloudy and sunny weather, so I'm not too worried about rain in this race. And we have got, let me have a look at the cars. We've got our full development points available again. So we have got all of our CFD and wind tunnel hours remaining, so we can jump in and start developing our car even further now. So let's have a quick look at the car analysis and see where we're at. So we'll have a look at the Alpine, McLaren Alpine. So we are better in the corners, both in dirty air and clean air, which is good. We're not as good at top speed or acceleration. That's where we're lacking, and we're lacking in cooling as well, but I'm not too fussed by cooling. So that's the Alpine. Let's have a look at the Alfa Romeo. Again, similar story, kind of better in the corners, although Alfa pipped us in low speed. But we're not as fast in straight lines. So I think we're going to jump on our rear wing and potentially our chassis for development to increase our top speed and acceleration. Let's just have interest. Let's have a look where we're at with Mercedes, because they're up the road. So we're actually better than Mercedes at high speed cornering, which is very good. I didn't expect to be anywhere close to Mercedes, really. But again, they've got us pipped almost everywhere else. So what have we got going on? Facilities wise, we're waiting on upgrades for our wind tunnel, weather centre and race sim, and they won't come into effect until the Saturday of the race. So our next race is Spain in a week and a half, 2 weeks. So we've got nothing happening during this time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump into the car development. I'm going to start a new design project. As I said, we had a great result last time, so I'm not going to focus too much on research. I may focus on research later in the year. But I want to kind of develop our car and just see if we can really compete for podiums or kind of like higher points is what I'm going for. So we have developed our front wing previously. We developed our underfloor previously, so I don't want to develop them even further just yet. Maybe later in the year we'll have another iteration of them. I'm thinking rear wing, because that is heavily dictating our top speed and acceleration. And our chassis as well, top speed and acceleration. So I'm going to jump in here. Again, this is helping our downforce at low, medium and high speed as well, which is good. Airflow and DRS. So look at that huge jump in DRS performance there. 4% really. So I'm going to go big on this rear wing. We've got, let's just go half. So 34. We're halving our hours on the rear wing, and then I'm also, how much is this going to cost actually? I need to keep an eye on the cost caps. Okay, so that's what we're going to go for. I want to really focus on drag reduction, increasing our top speed as much as we can. Again, I focused on high speed downforce and medium speed a little bit, and less on low speed downforce. And then airflow sensitivity I've reduced a touch, and DRS delta I've left exactly the same. So our DRS performance should be kind of average. Airflow sensitivity, so if we're in traffic, it's a little bit lower, but lowering that, focusing more on just our general speed should help us in quali, I'm thinking. So I'm going to continue with that. 42 days that's going to take. So that's over a month to develop this rear wing. That's 812. If I rush it, it kind of halves it. It costs us another 400 grand. I might rush this rear wing to get it 2 weeks earlier, 14 days earlier. I get that rear wing. Cost me 400 grand. I think we've got enough money in the bank, so I'm going to rush that. So we're confirming new rear wing, 28 days, so just under a month. 6th of June to complete. Cash remaining, cost cap remaining. We've got plenty of that. Let's go. And then at the same time, I'm going to develop a new chassis as well. I'm going to use up the rest of our hours on the CFD and the wind tunnel for this new chassis. And again, look, that's going to help drag reduction, which helps kind of all round. Improve engine cooling, which we need. Our cooling's not great. And our airflow as well, which is good. So again, increasing our top speed, increasing our acceleration just a tiny bit, increasing low and high speed cornering, and dirty air cornering all around. But it's actually making our engine cooling a little worse. So what I'll do, I'll bump engine cooling up, just so we're not impacting and hampering our engine cooling too much. And we're going to go with that. Again, the remaining 5 engineers, that's going to take 24 days for that. Oh, it's only 50 grand to rush it, 200 grand to do intense. Okay, we'll just rush it then. 16 days. So we've got a new chassis and a new rear wing in development. So looking at our finances very quickly, our cost cap. So we've spent 37 million so far. We're projected to spend 53 million for the whole season. So we've got 88 million to play with really of our remaining cost cap. So we've got quite a fair chunk. So I'm going to now head over to the race prep. We'll see if anything comes up first. What we've got, important emails. Low stock on the underfloor. Yeah, I know. So he's moaning about the front wing. We've only got 2 of the new front wings and 2 underfloors. Yeah, okay. So how much is it going to cost to manufacture an extra 2 front wings? So that's going to 6 days, 200 grand. So let's do that. How much to rush? 100 grand. I'm not doing that. Crikey, yeah. 2 new front wings at the cost of 200 grand. And then, what was he moaning about as well? Underfloor. 2 new underfloors. 300 grand, 10 days. Manufacturing complete of our new front wing. David Beckman is standing out with potential. Yeah, oh, that's another thing we need to do. We need to scout some young drivers. I kind of fancy Alex Albon in the role, to be honest. Albon, he's 26, he's getting on a little bit. I say that, 26, getting on a little bit. Who else have we got? So we've scouted Vesti, we've scouted Portier. I'm going to also scout Richard Verschoor, see what he's like, and then I've got one more scout remaining. I send him to Liam Lawson, who's currently a reserve driver for the AlphaTauri team. I didn't know that. Makes sense, he's got the Red Bull livery all over his car in F2. Performance targets, reach Q3. I think we have a good chance of doing that. I'm not going to guarantee. Oh, I can guarantee that we're going to reach Q2. I'll definitely do that. I've got a huge guarantee on that. Both drivers reach Q2. I will guarantee that. That's how confident I am. Reach Q2, both drivers. One of you guys in the comments did mention about putting in the broken gearbox for practice and changing it out for quali. So I might
Formula One
look
has
at
cranked up the
that
heat
as
over
possibility, but
Barcelona.
I don't want to put the
first Grand Prix
old
held
practice
here was
and
won
the
by
old
Nigel
gearbox in,
Mansell
and then be
after
stuck
a
with it all
wheel-to-wheel
weekend. Is what I don't want
with
to
Ayrton
happen.
Senna. But who will follow?
Out goes Danny Rick, out goes Lando, and then we'll 16 times multiply it and let him go for their practice runs. As you can see, no rain at all. Let's let them do their thing.
Here's the replay.
And we've got our first
Let's
incident
take another
of the
look. There we have
weekend.
Joe. Goodness me, they're completely off the racing line.
What? He touched the green
That's going to be a big
outside
blow to
paint.
the team.
That's literally
Will they
the
be able to recover?
perfect
We'll
racing line
see.
round there. Okay. Okay. So, good setup confidence with Danny Rick. That's ideal. We're going to keep him out there for his track acclimatisation, keep building that up, and then we'll bring him in a little bit early to change his setup. What have we got car set up, Danny Rick? We are great, good, good, great, good. 75%. That is a banging start. That is very good. We've gone either side of this so we can see if we're improving or not. We figure his car. What has Lando got? Great, great, good, bad, bad. So we've got our wing set up pretty bad, pretty wrong. Okay, so I can swap gearboxes out. That's what I wanted to check. So I'll do that next race. So we've got our wing angle wrong here. Bad, so I'm going to imagine it's going to be over there somewhere. So where are we at? We're currently behind, kind of in front of the Astons and in front of the Williams, behind everybody else, which is where we normally are. But remember, we're running super low pace as well, so I'm not too worried about that just yet. So we've got
Let's take a look
Latifi
at the
off. Is he going to
replay.
do the same as
Now
what
let's look.
Gran Ryu
We're
Show did?
watching Nicholas
No,
Latifi.
see, he actually did go
dear,
wide.
oh
There you
dear.
go.
That's far wider than they would have wanted.
You've got to love this over
The team are really
exaggerated commentary from Crofty. So we got good setup confidence with Lando. I didn't see what we had with Danny Rick. It's gone backwards. He's at 55% now, so his setup confidence has gone down. Lando's going up.
Okay, Lando, that is the end of the session.
So we finished that session 15th, 16th. Only guys on hard tyres all the way through, potentially. A couple of extras hard runners there, but we were running super low pace. Just doing setup runs, so I'm not worried about that at all. So this run, I'm going to stick them on soft tyres. A good 20 lap run, of course bring them in a little bit earlier. Car setup, what have we got? Right, something like that I reckon. And Lando the same, do 21 laps. Car setup. Optimal, great, good, bad. Let's try that, that's pretty extreme. And we'll send both guys out, let them do their thing. But with everyone on soft tyres, we're actually holding up quite well. We're ahead of both Hasses, one Alfa Romeo, both Alfa Tauris, and Norris is ahead of the Alpines, all on soft tyres, and we're not pushing. So that's pretty hopeful, that's promising. So we're in 8th and 10th currently, 8th and 9th, on genuine pace, I reckon. And Latifi's off again. We got another spin from Latifi.
Here.
Oh,
Look at that!
Latifi.
They've spun their car.
That was a bit of a corner cut from the Alpine there. But anyway, we are going to call our drivers in. Danny Rick's just missed the pit lane. Call both drivers in and change the setups. So where are we at with Danny Rick? Good, bad, great, great, optimal. So straights we have nailed. So the front and rear wing angle is perfect. We know that for a fact. So it's got to be something like that, right? Good, great, great. Braking stability. Yeah, let's run that. That's got to be good, right? Lando, where are we at? Optimal, great, good. I want to get optimal straights. That's one of the first things I always want to work on because then I know the wing angles are right. So this is a tricky one because we don't want to move these two too far away. We don't want to move them at all, but I can't really help but move them. And we've got Lance Stroll spinning now.
Let's have a look.
What's he going to do?
Lance Stroll.
It's a little...
They
I was going to
lose
say he gets a
it
little
there.
bit wide, but not
That's the
really.
spin.
That was a strange one. But it is Lance Stroll, so I'm not surprised. Harsh but true. Just bring the pace right down, both guys, and hope they get 5 out of 5 on their secret questions. Which Danny Rick does. Car feels great. 94% setup confidence, perfect. So I might leave Danny Rick's there. We've got 75 on Lando. So I'm going to call both guys in because their tyres are shredded and I don't want to risk a crash, basically. Okay, so we've got our wing angle completely wrong. Completely wrong. Higher set of confidence was 87% and we're down at 70 odd now. So this isn't going to be the right setup, but we'll give it a go anyway. So where do we finish that one? Lando P9, Danny P15. Wow, Danny does not have the pace. 3/10 off of Lando. I don't know why I'm sounding surprised at that. One thing that would be really cool if they introduced in this game is kind of like press conferences and interviews, kind of almost like an RPG where you can choose, a little bit like in F122 where you choose kind of interview question answers and then they have effects on your team and everything. I know it's getting a little bit stale in F122, but if they had some form of conversation system where you attend press conferences, you kind of feel a little bit more personally involved. Because at the moment, you manage from the outside in, and you're not really involved in sponsorships or deals or press conferences. All of those things, the kind of drama between team principals. Introducing that would be really good, because last year with Christian Horner and Toto Wolff, that was one of the most entertaining parts of last year. Was just the relationship between those two and the kind of trade-off. So having that in next year's game would be absolutely amazing, I reckon. Just increase the immersion a little bit more. So we've got 91 set of confidence with both boys now. So Danny Rick, I'm going to revert back to his previous setup. And then Lando, might make one slight change potentially to try and get it up to 95. I'm going to do that. Good, got a bit of separation. Great, very close, and optimal and keeping it optimal. Still only 94% on the set of confidence for Danny Rick. We haven't quite got that 95%. Lando, we did. We got 96% with Lando, 94% with Danny Rick. Okay.
Okay, understood.
So that will be interesting to see if Lando gets the full amount of performance bonus points and Danny Rick gets 1 minus. That'll be very interesting to see now because we've got 94 and 96. So we finished 7th and 8th actually. That is very good running. We're on the mediums, didn't even touch the softs in that final stint anyway. That is very promising, ahead of both Alfa Romeos, both Alpines, and we've got more developments coming to the car soon as well. So yes, that 95% mark is where we need to be at. 14 out of 15 for Danny Rick, 15 out of 15 for Lando, because he got over the 95%. Okay, so that's good to know for next time. So the question is, can we get out of Q1 on a single run? That is what I'm interested in.
Yeah, all good.
Do I reckon we can just get out of Q1 with a single run? I might try that. So I'm not going to go out of sequence with these guys. I know how badly that ends up. We always get caught in traffic, and the traffic management and the lap car AI is terrible in this game. It will just ruin your performance runs. So I'm going to go out with the other guys. I reckon Danny Rick might need 2 runs. Lando, I reckon he can get through on 1. That's what I'm hoping for here. And on his first flying lap, Nicholas Latifi has locked up and run wide at the chicanes in the last sector. Oh, Latifi. Right, we're sending Danny Rick out now. And then Lando out. I'm going to send him out at the same time as well. Hopefully they won't get any traffic at all. Lando's just out in front of Alonso, so that's good. So as long as nobody comes out of the pits now, we should be completely clear with both Danny Rick and Lando in terms of traffic. And we did. Danny Rick got all the way around, and Lando got all the way around as well. And Lando pipped George Russell. That's pretty mega. That is pretty mega. So we'll swap onto a new soft set of tyres just in case they need to go out again. I wonder what the estimated cut-off time would be. That would be quite cool to realise. But look, we're over 1.5 seconds up on the guys who are down in 15th, 16th place. I think we're easily safe. I'm not even going to run again, I don't think. I'm going to risk not going out again. These guys need to find a second to knock Danny Rick out. We'll see how safe we are. 1.2 seconds to the cut-off. Or 1.7 if you're looking at Vettel. Everyone's out apart from us. That is confidence. That is pure confidence there. I'm a little bit scared now. K-Mag, yeah, there we go. Easy. Alonso, Bottas, K-Mag, all worse off than us. Easy. That was... I was a little bit nervous then when we're the only guys left in the pits, but that was pure confidence. 6th and 8th. 6th and 8th quali. And we saved a set of soft tyres as well. We didn't even need to do a second run. That is mega. It's absolutely mega. Compound. First run, we're going to use tyres. That's how well this is going. We can go use tyres for our first run in Q2. So I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to send them both out with the first batch of guys. Not quite initially with Ocon. I think we may have got held up a bit with George Russell and an outlap there. So let's go new tyres. Remember we are... Oh, confirm. Let's do it properly. Remember we were on used tyres then, so I'm not too massively concerned. Schumacher not going to pip us. We could do it again with just 1 run. I'm not that confident. I'm not going to get through to Q3 on a 1 run on used soft tyres. That is silly. Absolutely silly. So I want to see just quickly what the lap history was. So a 139. No, that was the last lap. Come on. A 118.8 for Danny Rick. So it'd be interesting to see if a 118.8 is above the cutoff or not. To see if we could have made it through on one run. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look at the timings. What are we doing? So a 118.8 is what I kind of want to keep an eye on, just to see if that's above the cutoff zone. So we're improving. Verstappen finished across the line. He's only P4, half a second off of Leclerc's pace. 8/10 off of Sainz's pace. Wow, he put in a good lap. Okay. So Danny Rick's not improving in the second sector. Danny Rick didn't go faster, but he was still safe on that first set of used soft tyres. That's mad. That's absolutely crazy. But we are P6 and P8 in the race. That is good. That is incredibly good. And we've got 2 brand new set of soft tyres. Well, we've got 3 brand new sets of soft because we got the new compound that they give you in Q3 as well. So that's good. First set of runs done. Our guys are in P3 and P5. What is this madness? How is this turned around so much? Sainz, Hamilton, Verstappen should all be above us. No question about that. Or Sainz and Verstappen definitely. Hamilton is kind of on the cusp of Lando there. But they obviously all got bad laps. So if those 3 guys get ahead, we've still got P6 there with Lando. Right. This is absolute madness, but let's see what these guys can do here. They've got brand new set of softs. 1 run left. We're going to send them out so they're last across the line. So 118.7 and 118.9 is what they're on currently. So Danny Rick has time left in him 100% because he put in a 118.8 in Q2. So Lando's not improving. Why is Lando not improving? Brand new set of softs, Lando. One of the last guys on track. Clean air. How are you not improving? Why is that not showing up as a colour? 22.5. So Danny Rick's not done a good first sector. It's weird how it's not coming off as... He hasn't crossed the line, no. He's still going. Very strange. So Lando is improving a little bit. Lando's improving. Unless that was the exact same time as previously. That's why it's greyed out. I don't know. Danny Rick's not improving. Well, first run seems to be the most powerful ones in this game. Didn't improve in our second one in Q2. Lando popped it. So he's P6. He is behind Hamilton after all. And Danny Rick, where are you going to feed in? Is he going to get George Russell? Is he going to get George Russell? He's not got George Russell. He did improve by 3 1,000ths of a second. So P6 and P8. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty stoked about that. If we finish P6 and P8 ahead of the Alpines, ahead of the Alfa Romeos, I will be absolutely ecstatic. Fighting Mercedes for P5, P6 is fantastic for us. Right, so let's look at the strategies here. We've got medium, medium, soft, soft, medium, soft, or hard, medium, soft. First thing I want to check is, can we do a one-stop strategy? Easy. You can easily do a one-stop strategy with Danny Rick. 16 seconds faster than not doing a one-stop strategy. I don't think Lando's quite as soft on his tyres, is he? Oh, you can still do it easily. 30. Danny Rick, hard soft, hard medium strategy, and Lando on a soft medium soft is what I'm thinking. If he's soft medium soft, that'll give him a chance to kind of chase the Mercedes, and Danny Rick can see if he can do anything special. He'd be 6 seconds faster than Lando on a 2-stop.
It's a bit of a cloudy day for the race, but
if we can turn this into a 6th and 8th place finish, I'll be very, very happy.
And there is Lando Norris.
If we can turn it into a 7th and 8th place finish, I'll still be happy. If we go backwards, they're not so happy.
Behind them, it's Ricciardo.
Here we go.
Spanish Grand Prix.
Right, so coming on. We've got Max and Charles on the front row of the grid. We're 6th and 8th. Where are we? So not a great start from either of our guys, I don't think. Kind of average, not poor, but not great. Everyone's still in line. It's a bit weird. So Norris is being attacked by Danny Rick here. That's not good. Not by Danny Rick. Norris is being attacked by George Russell. Hamilton has jumped Verstappen and Perez. Verstappen had a terrible start. That's not good because we want Hamilton to be behind us, really. Nice, 2 tyres on the grass there.
Okay, mate, nice work.
But he got past Perez, and he's got Hamilton right in front of him. Can he jump Hamilton as well?
McLaren gain a position.
Yeah, he did it with both his right-hand tyres over the inside of the corner, I think. Yeah, look, 2 tyres touch the other side of the curb. Look, cutting the corner there, Lando. I like it. Dirty tactics. So can he get Hamilton pretty quickly? We've got Danny Rick attacking George Russell. We haven't got our speed upgrades yet from the rear wing, but Lando sticking down the inside of Hamilton. He's got him. Lando has got Hamilton's
Lando,
back down the inside.
Nice job.
He left the door open a little bit then. And he's still got Hamilton by the side, but he should
Copy.
get him here. Oh, that's tight. No. Hamilton's going to have the inside. That was not good. And then he got held up massively, and now Perez is all over him. Danny Rick could be having a go at Perez here though. Stick it down the inside. He's not going to attempt it. He's still got George Russell behind him though, so we are moving forwards. I'm going to keep Norris on push here. I'm going to keep him attacking. And for Danny Rick, we're going to have to lift off the pace a little bit in a minute. Why is it not showing us the line? There's some weird stuff going on with Danny Rick's car. Oh, okay, no, I was on fuel. That's why. Just me being an idiot. Norris looking for the inside. This is the same move he tried last time. Down the inside of that reprofiled corner, and he's got him this time. Don't let him back through the inside. He's going to let him back through the inside again. He just leaves the door wide open. Right, has he got him? I can't tell.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
Norris is almost driving like Hamilton's there, but Hamilton isn't there. There we go, got him. So let's see if Norris can stay with these guys. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. A couple of upgrades to our car, and we are challenging for 3rd place with Max Verstappen. And Danny Rick's all over the back of Sergio Perez. This is almost a little bit silly. So Danny Rick is dropped out of DRS with Perez, but he's on hard tyres, and he's just been got by Russell as well. So I'm not overly surprised if Danny Rick does start going backwards a little bit here.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised. Hard tyres against the Mercedes on medium tyres. But if he's starting on mediums, unless he goes hard at the end, he will be 2-stopping. So
Gaining a position there.
as long as he doesn't build a 20-second gap to us, we should be okay. So Danny Rick is still fighting with George Russell. Keep him with him, which is very good. I'll have a look, but I know he lost the place almost immediately. Oh, so this is Russell re-overtaking Danny Rick there in the first sector. But Lando Norris keeping up with the guys in top 3. That is absolutely insane. What's going on?
So Verstappen
What's this happened?
crashed.
Verstappen has crashed.
Yeah,
I saw Norris's name disappear out of P3 and I pooped myself.
Safety car deployed.
Safety car.
Recharge button on.
Okay, well we've got a safety car here. So Lando's pit window, he's nowhere near his pit window here. Do I keep him out or do I box him onto a set of hard tyres potentially and then a soft stint at the end? Danny Rick is not pitting. Danny Rick is absolutely not pitting. That'll just destroy his race, so no chance there. But Lando is up in P2. What has happened? Leclerc and Verstappen maybe come together. Because they both drop backwards. I want to see this. I hope they give us a replay in a minute. But Norris is now in P2 effectively. Sainz won't pit because he's on medium tyres. But do the soft runners pit is the question. If I do, he's going to drop back 20 odd seconds, so he's 23 seconds. He will drop back to 17th, 18th place. I don't think I can pit him. If he drops back to there, he's going to lose so much time trying to get past these guys. I'm not going to pit either guy here. I'm going to watch Carlos Sainz though. I am going to watch Carlos Sainz. No overtaking permitted, yes I know. So drop the pace right down, conserve.
There's been a crash.
Oh, here we go.
Let's take
Here's
a
the
look at
crash.
the replay. We're just watching the
It is.
Red
It's
Bull.
Verstappen down the inside of Leclerc. What's going to happen? First corner. Oh, they just clip. They just clip each other. Oh, then Verstappen gets completely taken out by the barrier.
That was a bitter blow for the team.
Wow, that
And
was...
it may have really hurt their overall chances.
Yeah, that's not good. I wonder what damage Leclerc's got. Leclerc... Has he got front wing damage? Can't really tell. Doesn't look like he's got front wing damage. But yeah, I want to see what Sainz does. If Sainz boxes, then Norris is going to box with him here. I don't think Sainz will. We're the first of the soft runners. Is Sainz baby pitting here? Is the question. If he does, then Norris is coming in as well. 200 metres to the pit entrance. Sainz is not pitting. If Hamilton boxes now, I'm going to be fuming. 9 laps. No, he's missed the pit lane. And Hamilton's not boxing. Okay, good. Perez. Okay, so no one's boxing. Charles Leclerc isn't boxing either, so he doesn't have damage. Charles Leclerc doesn't have damage here. Oh, should I have pitted? Safety car's not in this. Safety car is in. It didn't say safety car was in. Oh no. We've been caught unaware that it did not say safety car coming in this lap. Oh dear, we're... Oh, no. This is not good. Danny, look how far back Danny Rick is. Lando is... Oh dear, this is going badly. Defend. Alonso is alongside Danny Rick.
Safety car in this lap.
That safety car
will
has
be in
mugged
this
us
lap.
right off.
Understood.
Come on, Danny Rick.
Safety
Don't let
car
Alonso
is
through
entering
here.
Now.
Do not let Alonso through.
Okay.
We've been mugged right off by that
Push
safety
up.
car. Okay, so Danny Rick
Yep, understood.
has kept the position there. So has Lando. So that's good. Christ almighty, that safety car mugged us right off there. Did not. I was watching the yellow banner to see where it said safety car in this lap. I should have paused it. I should have slowed time down as we get to the last corner. That's completely my fault. But we missed an opportunity to jump George Russell there. We have survived the attack from Alonso and Hamilton for now. Time penalty given to Verstappen. I mean, Leclerc turned into him, but okay. So Leclerc's not got a penalty, and he's not got damage, so I think we're going to be hard pressed for a podium here. We are fighting Hamilton and Perez. Both guys on the exact same strategy as Lando, but Lando's got slightly better tyres. What is Lando's fuel management is terrible, man. He just burns through fuel so quickly. I still maintain it wasn't our fault that he ran out of fuel on the last lap in Bahrain. I still maintain that was Lando's fuel management. That wasn't me. I had him on conserve for the last 7 laps or so. And he still ran out of fuel. I'm not taking blame for that one. So we've entered our pit window with Lando here. I'm going to box lap 22, I think. His tyres should be kind of about where they need to be. Lap 22. We've built almost a 3-second window, 3-second cushion to Perez. Because we're pushing hard though. That's the only thing. Ideally, we want some of these guys down here to start boxing so they don't get in our way. Schumacher, Guan Yu Zhou, Magnussen. Hard tyres are not the way to go. Look, hard tyres here are absolutely getting destroyed. Barely any better than George Russell on his mediums. Starting to really
Alpine
fade
just
now.
advanced.
Alonso's just got...
Let's see what happened there.
Alonso's
Now
got
watch
Danny Rick.
this. Here's Alonso's car.
Outside of DRS. No DRS at all. And he's passed easily down the back straight. So hopefully Ricciardo will stick with Alonso now and not drop too far back from this Russell, Hamilton, Perez, Leclerc battle. Just put in his fastest lap of the race a couple of laps ago and they're not depreciating too badly. I'm going to ignore that. What's Danny Rick doing lap time? 23.6, 24.3. So 24.3 in clean air for Danny Rick. And Lando's putting in 23.7s. So here we go. Some guys are pitting. So Hamilton's boxing. Hamilton is boxing. So let's go full push Lando. So Hamilton's boxed and Perez is boxed as well. So they're going to feed out. Are they going to feed out behind This Stroll battle? No, they're going to jump this Stroll battle. This Stroll-Vettel battle. But Perez isn't.
done.
So we now need to go full attack
McLaren
for
gain a
Norris.
position.
Hey, well done,
Let's
Danny
have a
Rick.
look.
Back past
Daniel
Alonso.
Ricciardo involved here.
Around that long right-hander. The end of this first sector. Nicely done. Okay, so do I box Norris this lap or next lap? If I box him now, he's covering Hamilton. It's going to box next lap, not this lap. Just to get a little bit of extra tyre life. Sainz is not boxing either. So Norris, box this lap now.
Yep. Yeah, understood.
Medium tyres. Pit lane time 21.3 seconds. So we are fighting Hamilton. That is who we need to beat here. So Porgy Russell has come in as well. So that's good. Good pit stop. No issues there. Where's Hamilton? Hamilton's coming around the last chicane now. We should easily jump him there. He's not even around the last chicane. Around the last corner. So we're
as well.
just coming out of the pits. And Hamilton is just crossing the start finish line now. So Hamilton. Oh, can Norris beat Yuki out? That was very good there. Very good indeed. So Danny Rick here he's kind of on his own. Everyone around him is boxed, which is very good because if George Russell's boxed onto another set of medium tyres, Danny Rick is legitimately right now in second place. That is crazy. So Danny Rick's got one more stop left. Everyone else has got one more stop left as well. Wait, Charles Leclerc is boxing. Okay, Danny Rick is legitimately in first place right now because Sainz is the guy who was leading all the way back there. Everyone's going to be making another stop. So what have we got going on here? Sainz, medium, medium. George Russell, medium, medium. Hamilton, soft medium, so potentially one stop. But there's no way he's getting a set of medium tyres 40 odd laps. So Danny Rick is legitimately in first place right now. I did not think I'd be saying that. Danny Rick can go full out attack on his pace. As long as he doesn't bin it and crash, he's got tyre life to spare here. Let's have a look,
take
see what
a
Ocon
closer
did.
look. Now have a watch of this. Looks like Ocon.
Oh, he's
They've
got.
locked up, but that
Oh,
could
that
have been much worse.
could have been much worse. He was going in there at pace. That could have been a crash, safety car. I don't know how we've done this. I don't know how we are, even with Lando, who's on the same strategy as these two stop guys. He's 12 seconds ahead of Alonso. How are we this good in this race? Okay, so we're entering our pit window with Danny Rick. Although we're not going to be boxing for another 4, 5, 6 laps really. He's got tyre life to burn. Sainz is closing in on him. So 3 seconds to Sainz. So we're going to get jumped by Carlos pretty soon. The win is not on the cards here at all. But what's more interesting is Norris, 3 seconds ahead of this Leclerc, Hamilton, Russell battle. That's the one that's really interesting me, because Norris could get jumped by all 3 of those guys. Perez is having a shocking race. Perez, he was battling with George Russell at one point, I think. He's just dropped so far back, and Hamilton. He dropped all the way back to 7th, having an absolute shocker. Ooh,
It's a lockup.
that was a cool
And
camera angle.
that could
Go
be costly.
flying past the screen. It's kind of important for our constructors battle because Bottas is the lead Alfa Romeo driver and they are ahead of us in the constructors. So that is quite important. Alpines and Alfa Romeos is what we need to keep an eye on, 8th through to 11th. And as I say that, Danny Rick just gets overtaken by Carlos Sainz. Norris is lapping half a second slower than Leclerc, and this Hamilton Russell, they're all lapping half a second faster than Norris. So he might be going backwards as well. Let's box this lap onto, what was it? It was medium tyres, wasn't it? We're going on to. Hit this lap for mediums. And that'll be Danny Rick's race complete. Let's go full push. So let's have a look to see. Whee! Very fast pit stop. And where's Perez? He's just come around the last corner. As Danny Rick still going slow. Perez might jump him. This could be tight. This could be very tight. Perez at full speed. Danny Rick. No, he's got him. Danny Rick is ahead of Perez, which is important there. So Danny Rick now ahead of Perez, Alonso, Ocon. So let's just keep full attack for a few laps. We don't want to get got by these guys. If we get overtaken, we're just about to for Charles Leclerc. No. Don't let him through, Lando. Leclerc's got him. And to stick with it. No, he's through. Hopefully Hamilton and Russell won't get him. That's our main battle. He's got the pace. He has got the pace. Bit of DRS. He can do what Hamilton and Russell have not been able to do.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
So I'm not going to watch that. Those two are going to carry on battling. So Danny Rick is closing on Russell here. So we're in Lando's pit window. We're going to just keep an eye on what Leclerc, Hamilton do around him. Because what their tyres like. This almost feels like cheating. Knowing what other people's tyres are looking like. Because you don't have this information in real life. The fact that we're even fighting with Ferraris is absolutely insane. I know I keep saying it, but it's absolutely bonkers that we can even fight with these guys. That was Leclerc. I was just looking at Norris then. I was like, where's Leclerc in that?
Here's the Ferrari.
That's good. Ooh, last sector. Through the chicane. And what is that? What is that mechanic? He just stopped. But that has given Lando a bit of clear air. So Lando, push now. Because you're boxing in a couple of laps. Full out attack, full push for Lando. See if you can build a gap to Hamilton. So where's Hamilton going to come out? That's the question. So he's come out completely clear air. Hamilton's on soft tyres now. So could bump past him. But it looks like Hamilton's on used soft as well. 91% tyre life. So look, where's Hamilton? Hamilton is coming around the last sector. Through the chicane. Norris is already out of pits. This is going to be an easy grab for Norris. Out of pits now. Hamilton's nowhere near. Can he get out in front of the Williams? That's annoying. George Russell is not going to get Hamilton. Leclerc's way back. So that's good. Leclerc's the danger man, really, to stop Norris getting a podium here. But we're on for a 2-3 here. This is crazy. We've got 15 laps to go. Oh, Lando, I've just seen your tyres. Let's not go that attacking, please. Multiple cars crashed. Who is it? Danny Rick and Norris are still going round. It's been a crash. Who is it? There's a safety car. Oh no, that is not what we needed. We did not need a safety car. We did not need a safety car at all there.
Okay,
no.
safety car deployed, safety car deployed.
That is going to wreck our race.
Okay, drive to the Delta, drive to the Delta.
That's going to wreck our race completely. Danny Rick is going to get eaten up. What's he got? 8 seconds, 16 seconds back. Oh, Haas and Alpha Tauri. I thought it was 2 Hasses then. Is that Yuki or is that Pierre? It's like... Oh, looks bad. That looks very bad. Oh my... Well, Magson's lost a wheel. Danny Rick has got a 15-second window to Hamilton. He's got a 20-second window to Perez behind him now. Safety car, pit loss time. He could come out ahead of Hamilton. So if I box Danny Rick, he could come out ahead of Hamilton. He's got 15 seconds. I'm going to do it. I'm going to box Danny Rick. If I don't box him, he's just going to get absolutely eaten up by Hamilton and Leclerc here. So we're going to box Danny Rick. We're not going to get done over by the safety car here. I'm going to be prepared this time. Danny Rick's boxing. So where are you at? Where are you going to come out, Danny Rick? So he's boxing now. Lando is past. Hamilton and Leclerc. This is what I want to watch. Danny Rick's coming down the start finish straight. No, he's going to get jumped by. Yeah, he's. You see Hamilton and Leclerc going ahead of him now. Oh, we're not because of the safety car. Look at that. So Danny Rick is the only guy on brand new tyres. Oh, I kind of want to swap the cars around. Danny Rick passed Lando. Oh, this is going to be a fight now. This is not what we needed. We were on for a 2-3 finish. We do not need a safety car. Okay, I'm going to set Lando to not fight teammate. Hopefully Danny Rick can get past, is what
Use
I want to
overtake.
happen here. I want Danny Rick to
Understood.
jump Lando.
And one final
Full attack
Lando,
for everybody.
no overtaking before the line.
Full attack.
Yeah, all good.
Okay, Danny Rick.
Okay, Lando, you can turn recharge off if
Oh,
you
we've
want
got
to.
so many.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, what's that? Lando? What is happening to Lando? He's getting absolutely bummed by the traffic. No, what is going on? Get out the way. Oh, this is awful traffic management. The traffic AI in this game is terrible. Lando's just lost 3 places. No. Danny Rick, what's Danny Rick doing? He's still got traffic ahead of him. Why did he not allow lap cars past? And he has got... So let's just full defend now. Lando on Alonso. This is what we need.
Good job so far.
What's happened to Leclerc?
We can
What's
take a
happened to
look
Leclerc?
now.
Why is he jumping
Now
backwards?
just take a look at the McLaren.
Look at this mess. Look at this mess from laps traffic. It's the biggest issue with this game. With the lap traffic AI is
They take
terrible.
advantage and muscle
I
their
mean,
way
it worked
through.
out
Excellent work.
well there to get past Leclerc, but it didn't work out because we got
The driver's team there.
jumped by Hamilton and Alonso in the first place. So Norris on Alonso, this is what I want to see. This is what I want to see. Is he gaining? Is he gaining? I can't tell. It looks like he's alongside almost. Danny inside. Keep it, keep it, keep it. He's got the inside corner. There we go. Perfect. So that's
Nice job.
4th place. Now let's hunt down Hamilton.
Use
1.5
the
seconds.
overtake button.
And
Understood.
he's got way more tyre life now for 5 laps in this race. Danny Rick has a real chance of catching Carlos Sainz here.
Enabled DRS.
DRS enabled, it won't be enabled for Lando crossing the line here.
That's a good lap. That's a good lap.
Okay, can he get him? Pulls the inside, 2 tenths.
There are 5 laps to
Danny
go.
Rick
5 laps to
has a
go.
real chance of getting Carlos Sainz. Oh, there, Danny inside. That was a bit tight. Keep it in there. And have we just got Hamilton? We have just got Hamilton. Neutral.
Nice job, mate. Nice job.
We need to be careful on our tyres. We're going to absolutely run out of tyres very soon. Now, can Lando drive away from Hamilton? Alonso's keeping Leclerc back, which is very good for us. Here comes Danny Rick for the lead. Oh, didn't quite get it. He's going to keep it Danny inside, just like Norris did on Hamilton. Danny Rick on Carlos Sainz. And Danny Rick takes the lead. Danny Rick takes the lead from Carlos Sainz. This is absolute craziness. Absolute craziness here. Here comes Sainz. Oh, easy passed. Easily passed Danny Rick there. But Hamilton doesn't have the pace on Norris just yet, which is good. This is going to be a fight to the end. Competitor locked up. Who locked up there? Norris is... It was... Hamilton's locked up. Hamilton locked up and dropped all the way back. So Norris...
That's a lock-up. Here's the replay.
That was
Now
not good
watch
from
this.
Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton involved in this
Throwing
one.
away.
Yes, that's
gonna stop.
a lock-up.
Oh, he didn't... Yeah, he stopped. There we go. Stupid. Threw away a potential 3rd place there, did Lewis Hamilton. And Norris has now got a second
Okay, mate. 2 laps to go.
to Alonso. And Danny Rick has just gone past
Okay.
Carlos Sainz again. Oh, I can't cope with this. I absolutely
Good
can't
move.
cope.
Good move.
Okay, let's just watch this view. I can't bear to watch the actual camera view. If Leclerc gets past Alonso, we're in a bit of trouble. That's what we need to hope Alonso can hold Leclerc back.
This
Last
is
lap of the
last
race. Danny Rick's got no ERS at all to play with. If Carlos Sainz gets him here, it's all over. No, it's all over. There goes our possibility of a win gone. Danny Rick, let's go overtake. He's got nothing left to give. He's got nothing left to give at all there.
Oh,
Norris,
and Ferrari just gained
go
the
full
place.
defend on your ERS. It's going to be down this back straight here, if anywhere, because he can't do it across the line now. So Norris here, get a good run through here. Oh, that's a weird line. Okay, he's going to be here. This is the only place he can do it. No, and he backed off. Down the inside. Danny Rick's throwing it down the inside here. ERS is absolutely empty. Will Carlos Sainz come back? Oh, he's keeping his nose in. Oh, Carlos Sainz is going to have the inside for the next corner, but then Danny Rick's going to have the inside for the first of the chicane.
And McLaren with a great
Oh
overtake.
no! And then Carlos is going to have the inside for the last corner of the lap. Oh, how close was that? Danny Rick. 3/10 away from his first win. Wow. Well, his first win, but his first win with us. A 2-3 finish, a double podium.
That's the
How?
job, Daniel.
How
Let's
have
take
we
a look
done
at
that?
the replay. And Carlos Sainz takes the win.
How have we managed a double podium?
What an amazing finish to a thrilling race.
Oh,
It's a real
last
testament to their skills
sector
and the team's
overtake.
engineering.
Danny Rick ran out of ERS to defend. And you can see Alonso all over the back of Lando Norris there. Oh, the one-stop strategy for Danny Rick, even though he stopped a second time under the safety car, that one-stop strategy worked out incredibly well. He pulled 8 seconds on Lando Norris on new tyres. That's pretty incredible. Let's watch this. Let's just revel in this here. You can celebrate that, Danny Rick.
Stellar work from Daniel Ricciardo.
Much like Monza, a year or so ago, Danny Rick can pull a strange result out of the bag when it's there for the taking. Verstappen crashed out, Hamilton made mistakes, Leclerc involved in that Verstappen crash. Carlos Sainz rightly won it. He should have won that race, given everyone else who crashed out. But we were there for a second and third place finish.
And I'm not sure there's
Look at that.
anyone who
Time to
enjoys
celebrate,
a
boys.
podium quite like Daniel
Put some
Ricciardo
effort
does.
into it. Danny Rick, Shuri. I can guarantee that's not coded into the game. There we go, boys,
There we
yes.
see the 3 drivers with the biggest haul of points. And of course, the silverware to boot.
That was a
A
fantastic
result
race.
for McLaren there.
As Crofty
I
just
couldn't
rightly said.
agree more.
Fantastic
It just
result.
shows what
Danny Rick got fastest lap of the race. Danny Rick got fastest lap of the race. Took it away from Carlos Sainz just. That's an extra point for Danny Rick there. Why didn't I guarantee it? Why didn't I guarantee it in sponsorship? Fastest lap of the race. Come on, that's obvious. Obviously we're going to get it. But importantly, Alfa Romeo got 0 points and we got over 30 points. So Drivers' Championship, Alonso is still somehow ahead of Lando Norris because he had a pretty good finish as well there. What did he finish? 4th? Yeah, Alonso finished 4th. Danny Rick, 19 points, jumps Pierre Gasly and closes right in on Lando, Bottas and Alonso. Charles Leclerc takes the lead of the championship, only by 2 points though. It's quite close still. Carlos Sainz still in it, Perez dropping back. Hamilton and Russell are there for the taking. They are. They might have double the amount of points that we have, but they are there for the taking. So we're 4th in the Constructors now after that fantastic result. 53 points. We've got almost 20 points back to Alpine and over 20 points back to Alfa Romeo. So we came into this race in 6th place, hoping just to close the gap to these guys, and we somehow jumped them. Absolute craziness. Well, and to put the cherry on the top of the cake, the wind tunnel has been completed. So that will help us develop our car even further. Underfloor has been completed for the manufacturing. And I'm going to leave it there. I'm not even going to check the emails. I'm going to end on a high. I'm going to end it right there. Next race we've got Monaco, which I'm not looking forward to. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this race, guys. It's pretty incredible. I don't know how we were that fast, but somehow we did. Hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the race and who you want me to scout as well. I keep asking, but let me know what young drivers you want me to scout to potentially replace Danny Rick. But after a result like that, challenging for the win, we might not need to replace him. And subscribe as well if you want more F1 manager content, more F1 22 content, and general sim racing content as well. So hit that subscribe button if you want to see that. But until next time, guys, I'm going to see you on track.